Good morning and welcome to Coffee at the Manor, the bestest place to find all the news you never knew you needed to know. In today's episode, we've got some mermaids baffling the folk of Norfolk. We've got a mermaid public nudity outrage. Oh my goodness. We've got a beautiful bat contest. We've got underwater de-aging. And it's time to mull it over. See what I did there? All that and much more on today's show. Good morning to you. Happy Monday. Kind of. It is Monday. It is the day of the blue, apparently. I hope you are well. Good morning to all of you. Let's have a little look. Oh, God, thank you very much. Good morning to you, Kirsten. Good morning to GSP. Wonderful. Thank you very much. A little bit of energy for you to get you going in the morning. We've got lots of good mornings here. We've got, of course, we've got Lord Koala in the crowd there as well. And Terminally Lucid's back as well. Good morning to you all. Good morning. And I hope you are well. So we've got some interesting things for you today. Now, our first story, we're going to fly over to a wonderful place in England. Now, I've mentioned this before. It is a place we refer to as normal for Norfolk, as of course we've had the normal for North Carolina. Now, let's pop over there now. There's a little bit of this. There we go. Lovely. A little bit of me in the corner. Even better. There we go. Hello. How are you? Brilliant. Here we are. So the story is here that a bizarre mermaid creature with sharp teeth and flippers washed up on a UK shore, leaving beachgoers baffled. The creature's body appeared heavily decomposed. Oh, well, shall we have a look, shall we, at this creature that's washed up on the shore? Yeah, okay, I think I can have a pretty good guess at what kind of a creature we got here, but no, the people of Norfolk have different ideas, you know. As I say, this is normal for Norfolk. Well, a strange mermaid creature. I mean, really, come on, how are you making mermaid out of this? I mean, roadkill is really what you're making out of that, isn't it? Strange mermaid creature with canines and flippers has been spotted washed up on a beach in Norfolk. The animal was likened to a dinosaur, and the black shark. Oh, the black shark. Now, that's a demonic black dog said to prowl East Anglia in local folklore. Ooh, so I suppose it's the chupacabra. I'm probably pronouncing it. Is it chupacabra? I'm probably pronouncing that badly. Of England, right there. Yes, there it is. I think it's pretty clear what that is, but, let's read on. We might be surprised. Here is, I mean, this is obviously really sad stuff. However, of course, it is interestingly baffling. Now, a strange-looking creature with sharp teeth and a dog. Yes, we've got that bit. Let's. There it is again. Yes, lovely. Heavily decomposed. Yes, we've got this part. But of course, Catherine Sabaton Wright. Oh, hyphenated surname. Yeah, 29 was walking along Clay Beach near Salthouse when something large caught her eye high up on the shore. Yes, a flasher. The mysterious animal had a furry body, a dog-like head, pointy teeth, and what looked like flippers. It was what looked like a dog, really, wasn't it? Poor thing. It must have got washed out of the shore in a storm or something. I mean, clearly, is this not what we're thinking? But it isn't. No, this is Norfolk. Now, she said, the size initially is what caught my attention. I would say it was the size of a large deer or a small cow, or the sort of size of a large domestic dog. Strangely enough, it's the size. At first, I thought it was a deer until I noticed the teeth. Doggy, very dog-looking teeth. It had canines. Wow. The creature's body appeared heavily why are they still calling it a creature? Heavily decomposed, with only some part of the flesh and fur remaining. I was intrigued. It's not common to come across such a large animal. Even though here in Norfolk, it's common to see animals dead or alive. Yeah, well, yeah, that's sort of like if they're dead, they're on your plate in Norfolk. Yes, in the hope of, yeah, it's not only Springfield that has that kind of reputation. In the hope of finding out more about the animal, Catherine's sister Yvette. Now here we go. Now we've got a specialist on it. We should be getting to the bottom of this mystery. Yes. This is when someone suggested it might be a mermaid. Great. Nice one. That was all they needed. A simple suggestion. Oh, maybe it's a mermaid. And yes, fine, it's a mermaid. But when Catherine took the pictures to work, someone suggested that the animal could have been a dog. Well, fucking clearly, isn't it? I mean, a deer or even a cow. A cow, a fucking cow. Really? What kind of cow has canines? What kind of cow looks like that? Yeah, okay, never mind. Let's see, where did we get to? I got excited by the cow comment, didn't I? Now, Rob Deville, an expert in marine mammals or cetaceans, whatever that is, believes the creature is most likely a seal, but admits it's difficult to tell. How? Yeah, I mean, I know seals are like the dog of the sea, aren't they? But do they have canines? I think they do, don't they? They actually literally have those sorts of things. We could look it up, couldn't we? But I've got too much to talk about. Stay on focus. Look at that. See that? I avoided a tangent. And I'm doing good. Yes, well done me. Shit, I wasn't looking at comments again. Bollocks. Sorry, I was doing so well apart from that bit. My ex is from Norfolk. Would you care to enlighten us? Although being an ex, I think probably says it all, doesn't it? Yeah, explains it. There we go. Explains a lot. Yes, indeed. What's this one? Norfolk, England's party zone. Yes, as long as the party's like the Green Party, then yes, that is the zone for such amazing. Yes, or ULEZ zone. Anyway, So anyway, the expert, what's his name? Rob. Everybody called Rob is a knob, aren't they? I mean, I know 2 or 3 people called Rob, and each one of them has the surname Rob the Knob. Depending on who you talk to. Yeah, Rob the Knob? Yes, I know Rob the Knob. Which one? Is usually the response. But it's not totally clear which species, grey or common. As a little bit too far gone, unfortunately. But Catherine added, I have been to visit the seals at Blakeney Point. I've seen many times swimming happily along the beach. So you've seen seals in the area. Something that resembles a seal has washed up on the sea. But no, it's a mermaid. Clearly a mermaid. Have we seen a mermaid before? We do know what a mermaid is, right? This is one of these things I think we all know what looks like what, yes, right? Santa Claus, we've got an image. It is. Yeah, mermaids, image. Yes, there. That shatters the whole illusion there, doesn't it? Yeah. Luring these sailors to their deaths with their intriguing singing. Yes. Where was I? Oh, yes, right. Anyway, I thought it might be a seal due to the location. Well, it was a seal, just in case you weren't sure what a seal looked like. There it is. Beautiful. Got to say, the nostrils do kind of line up a bit with the dead thing. Oh, but they don't actually tell us what happened in the end and what it was. But a mystery creature did wash up, and perhaps it was a mermaid. Well, to be continued, ladies and gentlemen. Crazy. Now we do, of course, have. I think that's. My thingy wasn't doing its thing. Looks like a dead dog. It does. That's exactly what it looks like. A Norfolk Terrier. Oh, it's a rare Norfolk carnivorous cow. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yarmouth. God, I think I remember giving my parents a heart attack. I got lost in Yarmouth once. There you go. That's how great Yarmouth is. There you go. And it's called Great Yarmouth as well, is it? See what I did there? Almost joke. So anyway, that is that story. Now, sticking on the delightful issue of mermaids, we're going to swing our way over to Sweden. To enjoy a bit of mermaid public nudity outrage. Oh, of course, in Sweden as well. I mean, can you believe it? Of all the places. And here we are. It is a voluptuous mermaid. Statue has been deemed too provocative by some residents of the southern Italian fishing town called Puglia. Cute name, isn't it? Puglia. Students of the Luigi Rosso, How Italian can you be? Tell me you're Italian without telling me you're Italian. Students of the Luigi Rosso Art School were tasked by the mayor with creating several pieces to be placed around town. You ask students to do that. You know what you're going to get? You're going to get stuff with mobile phones and cocks and tits and murder, isn't it? That's kind of what students do, including one to represent the sea. All right, cool. The city council approved the design and decided to place it right at the town square. Now, I don't know if you've seen this one before. She is slightly different to your typical iconic mermaid view. When it was unveiled to the public, however, some residents were immediately upset by the sculpture's ample curves. It looks like a mermaid with 2 silicone breasts and, above all, a huge arse never seen before on a mermaid, one resident commented. At least not any I know. Now, I would like to protest here that I think there should be, this inclusivity with curvy mermaids. Why do we suddenly have? Why can a mermaid not be curvy? I know there's not a lot of calories in fish, but why not? Why can't we have a curvy? And who the hell is this guy to be such a bloody expert on mermaid boobs? Yeah, well, I've not seen any like that. But well, maybe you've not looked hard enough. At least not any I know. Well, all of them, stupid man. So anyway, this idiot. Yes, this idiot, based on his amazing testimony, is completely with it. Oh, look, my camera's gone weird. That's a bit strange, isn't it? Hang on a second. I seem to have lost footage for 2 moments. Give me 1 second here while I figure this one out. Okay, so I've lost visual. There we go. I'm pretty sure I've still got sound. Do I still have sound out there? If someone will let me know. This might be a little bit thing, but my camera's just died. And there you go. Yes, sorry, 2 seconds here. Let me just mess around in the background. So, okay, yes, looks like we've lost visual. Oh well. So let's crack on. In fact, let's just make that full screen. There you go. Isn't that delightful? Now. Luigi Rosso head teacher Adolfo Marciano said the statue was a tribute to the great majority of women who are curvy. You see adverts on the TV with models who are thin, but the mermaid is a tribute to the great majority of women who are curvy. And here she is. Now, there's having curvy, and there's this, isn't there? Okay, great. Let's celebrate curvy body. Fantastic. But did she need to be in that sort of booby-clutching pose? I don't think so. Should she not be sort of in some sort of form of recline? Just sort of. Oh, you can hear me. Fantastic. Thank you. Sorry about that. You don't need to. Well, I didn't miss much anyway. It was only a little box. Anyway, back to where we were. So here she is. Now, of course, yes, put her in some sort of state of lovely recline and you've got yourself a piece of art. This, my fine friends, is just an excuse, isn't it? I mean, when do they ever have that pose? Or is our experts in mermaids I mean, look at the rear end of the thing. That is an excuse. That is an excuse, blatantly, isn't it? So the students just, yes, I wasn't going to put this voluptuous person on there. So I am with the council. Why not have a voluptuous woman? But that, my fine friends, is a bit of a salacious sort of pose. Looks like she's clutching bowling balls. Yes, indeedy. Yes, or she's feeding the twins. Well, it looks a bit too, isn't it? Yes, that is a particular thing. Again, the reverse shot. I mean, that is unnecessary, isn't it? But you imagine you find all the sort of drunk men sort of sleeping there in the morning on a Friday night. Yeah. Anyway, so there you go. Fantastic. Let's move on now to Oregon. And I know that we do love a good contest. In fact, we've got a couple of contests on the show for you today. But today we're talking about the Beautiful Bat Contest. Let's flip on over to Oregon. And it's an Oregon bat. I believe that's pronounced Hawaii. Hawaii, because of course, Harry Potter. So I don't really, but it looks like Hori, doesn't it? Harry Potter. A particularly naughty bat there, wins Bizarre Beauty Contest. The victory marks the 3rd year in a row from a bat from Oregon. Wow. This is a champ. And has taken the 1st place in the Bureau of Land Management's annual Bat Beauty Contest. Well, did you know such thing as a rhyme? Well, here is the beauty itself. This is Hori. Wins BLM's Beautiful Bat Contest. There you go. That is a necessary thing to do, isn't it? So in Ashland, Oregon, a winged creature from Oregon was crowned this year's winner on Thursday in an annual bat beauty contest put on by the Bureau of Land Management. On Halloween, which is also the last day of International Bat Week. Well, it makes sense, doesn't it? I mean, if you're going to have a week for bats, you want to that is the one that you want. A hoary bat, hoary, however that is, with a feisty personality named Harry Potter. Why would they do that? If it's a hoary bat that's a bit feisty, this sounds like a bit of a problem, John. You'd sort of make up something else. I don't know. Bat. No, I don't know. Give me some time. Anyway, Harry Potter defeated Lestat, the western small-footed bat from Idaho. Take that, Idaho, losers. In the final round of the contest. It is also bested a Townsend big-eared bat named Sir Flapsalar. Oh, you clear your internet history after that, wouldn't you? From Utah. Wow, look at that. Idaho, yeah, see you later. Utah, get out of here. Yeah, because Oregon is coming through with Harry Potter, whatever the hell we're doing with that. I'm not sure I'm kind of liking this whole, okay, we need to make a pun out of everybody's name, though. Sir Flapsalar. Not really all that funny, is it? It could be. I mean, I didn't do so great 2 seconds ago, granted. However, these people have got time on their hands. The victory marks the third one. Yes. Third in a row that a bat from Oregon is. So it's a bat from Oregon. It's not the same bat. Well, that's a bit misleading, isn't it? I thought Harry Potter was a bit of a champ, but guess not. Because in the contest last year, William Shakespeare. Really, I mean, just really, yeah. I'm just going to leave that. Anyway, a female Townsend big-eared bat from Southern Oregon took the title. Take that, Northern Oregon, in 2022. A canyon bat named Barbara. See, that's how you name a bat, Barbara the bat. I like that. I call my AI thing Barbara. She's delightful. She does all sorts of things. Good job, Barbara. Well done, Barbara. Anyway, also from Southern Oregon, he was declared the winner. Wow, well done, Barbara. I would like a bat called Barbara. I'd much rather one called Barbara than William Shakespeare. And couldn't they have made it like a female as well? Couldn't they have given sort of her sort of a more feminine name? Just a thought. The federal agency has held the competition since 2019 to raise awareness about the animal's ecological importance. The bats are part of the wild populations living on public lands, and a photograph by agency staff. There you go. BLM posted it on Facebook. People had to vote for the cutest one. There you go. That's how it won. And there you are. Fantastic. There he is. Hori, whatever the fuck he's called. Potter rides again. Fantastic. Good stuff. I just missed that. Without context, that's kind of a strange comment, isn't it? Let's see. Oh, you don't like these? Yeah, they are sort of like the butterfly of animals. They kind of look cool from a distance, but if you see a butterfly up close or a moth up close, it's just disgusting, isn't it? That tongue on there, they've got all these little tiny weeny mites like that kind of come off on and off their tongue like it's some sort of conveyor belt of nasty. They're just sort of like big ferry of disgusting things. Yeah. And a bat is just sort of, in fact, here's a bit of a crappy trivia for you. In fact, the English word for bat comes from the word moth. And so there you go. I suppose that's where we can draw the comparison. Look at that. Every day's a school day. Really lame. Yeah, I'm with you. Really lame. I mean, we could have come bachelor or something. I don't know, something else. Or if it's got ear in it. I don't know. I'm drawing an absolute blank. I'm not doing so well here. Yeah, kids would be holding their eyes at these dad jokes. Yes. I'm imagining this is more of a dad thing, isn't it? I don't think we'd be the kids too interested. Speaking of kids interested in competitions, actually, oh no, sorry, we're going to a different one. I was going to there'd be more about competitions and kids coming up he says in some sort of vague way of reassembling that. We are going to this story. Now, a world record scientist spent more than 90 days at the bottom of the Atlantic Ocean, claims it de-aged him by more than a decade. Okay, so Joseph Dituri is set to spend 100 days. Well, apparently he's spent these 100 days. I don't know why they do that. And he's basically doing research on the impacts of the human body. All right, cool. So let's just. I'm going to skip through most of what his rubbish is, and here he is. Here's a before and after of our man here. Now, I don't know if you can tell. There's a great deal of difference. But I think the difference is he found out how to work the filters on his camera. Not only has he got this delightfully flat forehead now and a slightly feathered hairline, which is always a very good sign, but he's also got this slightly wider chin. If you check out the chin over here, it's made him slightly more masculine at the same time. So the headline should be, scientist figures out how to use his filters on Snapchat and decides to try and sell it as some sort of de-aging sort of thing. And the claims are quite wild. I think we should enjoy some of his claims. But he must have been in there. His hair looks longer. But put some glasses on to hide the wrinkles around the eyes because they clearly hadn't changed. And here he is. And you can see that lovely blurry filter residue, same as the chin. Look at that. So yes, he's absolutely not really been thinking. So he says lots and lots of technical stuff, but basically he is now going to live 20% longer because he has 10 times more stem cells than everyone else. Because he was underwater for 100 days. So he's sort of saying that if you go underwater and go in this very nice pod for 100 days, you will live 20% longer. Unfortunately, you have to look the same age, which is a bit disappointing, isn't it? Sorry, you can live forever, but you're going to look 50 forever. Do you know what? I don't know if I'd take that. Because everybody you say, I'm 1,000 years old you are. And you go, yeah, I know, look at you. There'd be no benefit. If you want sort of like to live forever, at least you go back to, I don't know, look like your 20s, but have the mind of the 40s. Really, that's what you want, isn't it? That'd be great. Well, actually, 30s. That was a good year. I enjoyed the 30s. He's just pale. Yes, absolutely, he is. He can hang out with the mermaid. Absolutely, he can. Excuse me. Yeah. Is that why the Greenland shark lives so long? Yes, of course, because the heartbeat is so slow in the Greenland shark, isn't it? It is a sleepy ass shark. It's like the sloth, the sea, isn't it? The Greenland shark, a lot like sort of a bit like the basking shark, I guess, in a sense. But the basking shark, of course, is a lot sort of more shallow water. The Greenland, I believe, really, really, really deep and really cold, isn't it? Yeah. Anyway, enough about shark. I like a shark. You might have noticed. Yes, there he is. So therefore. This man who is, he doesn't actually give his age. Oh, no, there he is, 55, is now going to live an extra 20 years. How? Yeah. So essentially that is what this man is claiming. And don't worry, you too could go and take yourself back in time just by popping over to the facility and joining this man who doesn't look like he's about to whip you with some sort of horse whip there, isn't it? Yes, a bit of bondage over this man who thinks he can get younger. So there you go. There's your new fad. Go stay underwater for 100 days. And why not? Look, here it is. Here are the delightful facilities that you can enjoy. This looks like one of those foot baths you get to when you go to swimming at school, doesn't it? You've got to go through your little foot bath. Even that's the some mouthwash there, isn't it? Project Neptune over there with his gear over here. Look at this. Could have had a grown-up choose the decor here. I mean, what is this? This looks like it's a repurposed like Hello Kitty thing or something. What's it? Oh, it's like it's Merman. A merman table. Wow. How grown up. I'm loving it, Dituri told the newspaper on day 24. I've got a coffee maker because God knows science cannot happen without coffee. He's also been testing technology that can be used to help the astronauts who make the epic journey to Mars. Yeah, all right. By what exactly? Looking slightly younger? You're going to have a much better time now in Mars if your complexion is good. I mean, you ruin ruin your social life. And here he is, looking extremely pleasant himself. There you go. Mentalist. There you go. So there you go. The way to eternal youth apparently is staying underwater in a pressurized thing for the rest of your life. Congratulations. So let's go to another. What have we got? I've better go on time and not so much the stories. We're going over to time to mull it over. Oh yes, this is I should have been naming the bats with that sort of thing. It is, of course. I'm going to take you to meet this year's Child Mullet Championship finalists. Oh yes, if there's nothing more southern than this. Look at this, the Mullet Championship. Oh yes, I don't know if they're allowed to do this. Is this some form of abuse? But no, the kids are all very, very pleased to be there. He's got some scars, so I imagine some sort of head injury might have happened around that. But yes, it went off in Carthage, NC. What's that, North Carolina? Yes, this is Emmett. Hello, Emmett. Yes, call it a Kentucky waterfall, really, a Tennessee top hat, or a Missouri compromise. At the end of the day, it's the iconic haircut, the mullet. Yes. And now fans of the business in the front, party in the back hairdo have a chance to vote on the favourite styles in this year's USA Mullet Championship. Oh, well, we've got the car. Oh, nobody else. It's not world, though, right? We're going to need to send some mullets over from here. Finalists in the kids and teens categories were selected earlier this week, and it's up to online voters to decide who wins the dubious honour of Mullet Head, of champion Mullet Head. There we go, before the polls close on Friday. Wow, fantastic. Everybody pays a tenner to go in. And first place, actually, the kids, the first place winners take home $2,500. Blimey, that's not bad, is it? That's not bad at all. Here is one of our beautiful entrants here. This is Rustin. Yeah, check that. That is special. That that it takes a certain kind of like blow dry action to get this. I mean, this is no ordinary sort of fluff top mullet there, is it? That's Rustin from Pocahontas. Was that Arkansas, I guess? Then we got hold on to your pants, ladies. This is Cash from Ulysses, KY, Kentucky, maybe, I think. He's a teen finalist. Ooh, I bet he's popular at high school, isn't he? Cash has been rocking this blazing mullet around his hometown of Ulysses. Wow. Only a mullet like that can come from a town called Ulysses, can't it? You don't come from a town called Middle Wallop. With that, do you? You've got to be doing something pretty good. This is pride. This is epic. Epic from La Jolla in Texas. Proves that a full mullet effect isn't complete without a pair of reflective sunglasses. Well, I do think that makes the outfit. Oakley. I'm wearing actually Oakley sunglasses. I can't say anything. Fisher. Yeah. There's something just sort of not very exciting. He looks like he's kind of like been dressed up to play in the next sort of Lord of the Rings film, doesn't he? But he's got the grown-up picture over here, so he must be older. The effort from the team finalist from Hillard, Florida, could earn him first place of $2,500. Blimey! There you see, it's money. It's money. And I didn't. I know you were wondering it, but what about the rest of the competition? Well, don't you worry, my little McMuffin. We can have time to pop over here to, of course, your 2024 Mullet Championship. Yes, and here are the winners. Check this. This is journalism you needed to know. We've got over here. We've got Camden Cunningham over here, aka the Commander. He got $6,500 in donations. Oh my goodness! And then won $5,000 in a cash prize at a GoPro Hero 12 Black Action camera, which I guess that's probably expensive, isn't it? That's probably quite good. Blimey, that's not bad at all, is it? Whereas Mason over here, bless him, Mason Padilla, the West Coast Wave, apparently, he only raised 156. Bless him. Okay, no worries. But he's still got £1,000 and the championship belt. I mean, where the belt? I haven't seen the belts. They haven't showed us the belts. Yeah, a Mullet Championship belt. God, blimey. And the GoPro as well. So they're probably endorsed by GoPro. But look. Yeah, hold on to your amazingness right there, right this moment. America's #1 mullet competition is back. Yes. Yeah, hold on to your trousers for a little bit longer for another 4 months, 28 days, 11 hours, 24 minutes, and 43 seconds. Wow. Get excited for the mullet season. Now, these guys brought in some cash. Look, check this out. Todd Grubb, the Flow Motion, he brought in 20 grand and, and some change. 20 grand for this? That your hair in itself has its own career. Isn't it? This mullet is got its own. Does it have its own health package? Do you take it, sort of insurance out on this just in case of a nasty lawnmower accident and you've lost your income? I mean, we've got 12. I mean, how old is this kid? Like 12.1k. Blimey, this is Killian Jepdu or Killy Ray Cyrus. Well, they're better. The puns are better, aren't they, in the mullet land than they are anything else. Let's. I'm with Lady Venus there. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, the mullet thing. I think it's because a lot of YouTubers do it now, don't they? So you get a lot of them wearing the moustache and the mullet, and it's sort of like ironic, cool, isn't it? I'm not quite sure. I'm not quite sure what it is. It's weird, isn't it? I buy some glasses, like it's just as a joke. Yeah, see, I've been in there and tried it on with the kids and go, how do I look? Look up Edgar. Do you know you said this the other day? I'm going to do it now, actually. Edgar haircut. I need to know what this is. Oh, that's what this is. No, I see this when I pick up my kids from school with that savagery going on there. They do that and they wear the white socks. Which that is just, why would you do that? And that is a sharp line, isn't it? Yes. If only his intelligence was half as sharp as his fucking forehead, he would be into a winner there, wouldn't he? Yeah, do you know, that is awful. Yeah, that is an awful do, isn't it? It's a both cut and a lifestyle. Yeah, wasn't there a guy who said that was some I don't know, footballer or something, wasn't he? He said that a mullet is not just a haircut, it's a lifestyle. Yeah. Joe Dirt. Sorry, I'm not sure what that is. I do apologize. It's actually popular with, I know, down with the kids. Get a mullet and down with the kids. I think I'll pass. Don't. South Australia. There was a teacher, wasn't there, and, called Mr. Lunt at this particularly famous school, and had a particular nickname, Mojo. Yes, Mr. Lunt, and the opportunity they had there, and they called him Mojo. Yes. Anyway, where are we at? The 80s are back. Yes, they're back, and they're pulsating through our teens. It looks like my ex-girlfriend. Which one? This one or this one? Oh, actually, I can see this one actually being more feminine of the two. I would go this one. I'm going to guess this one on the left. Seeing these mullets, I'm happy I'm shaved bald. Yes, that's what her vagina said. Yeah, absolutely. Let's see where we at. Anyway, sorry, we got distracted mildly there. Anyway, so where were we? We were in the Mullet Championships, weren't we? We were back over here. So yeah, I just wanted to cruise down here a touch and yeah, look at this. Look, $8,000 for this haircut for Joe Brito. The fourth, blimey, $8,000 for Brody. This dude here, hair to play. And Alex McDuffie, Cougar Bait, Alex Duffy over here, $10,000. Blimey. Now, I was quite curious as to, the lifestyle. As you say, it's all about your lifestyle, yeah? Well, I was quite intrigued what kind of an amazing lifestyle these people might have. So I thought I'd go and look up this young man here, this Alex McDuffie fella. And, of course, this is what I found about him. He caught a 17-foot python in California. Of course it is. Yes, but this snake hunter caught a love of nature in Cincinnati, and here he is. Yes, he not only supports one of the greatest mullets, $10,000 worth of mullet, he also does pretty cool stuff with snakes. Look, messing about with bits of snake and whatever this disgusting thing is. I mean, snakes are great, aren't they? But you don't want to get any close to them, do you? Yeah, and he grabbed one which was 7 feet and 6 inches long. Don't forget the 6 inches. Yeah, there you go. Look at that. So that was the man. I was very impressed, actually. So I had to then find out, and here he is. I thought, now we're going to talk about him. I should probably plug him a little bit. So if you would like to care to check out this young man any further, he's Duff Does Nature Stuff. He's doing very well over there. Look, 18 and a bit thousand followers there. And he's got a little YouTube channel too. Yes, do go pay him a visit if you have a moment, and tell him I sent you. I don't know the geezer, but it would mean absolutely nothing to him. Yeah, there you go. That's how it turned out. One last thing, of course, on the mullets while we're here, and it is this little thing. Now, it was still on the website, Mullets, the Mullet Championship, but this one is the Mullet Hall of Fame. Now, can you name all the mullets in this particular selection? Let me just scroll down for you so you could have now. If I float over, they do tell you, but I've tried not to as we go. So look at these faces. There's some faces here, aren't they? So we've got top line here. Now, I know this one. The first one I know, Andre Agassi. Anybody who's watched any tennis in the 80s or liked this sort of doughy-eyed man, this was your guy, wasn't it? Andre Agassi, yes. He was very, very popular. He played John McEnroe, wouldn't he? Number one, Andre Agassi. Yes, that's him, yes. I'm pretty sure. We're just going to float over. Yes, Andre Agassi, because it is. Yes. Is he still good, ladies in the audience? Is this still a man that is attractive? Even if he had this haircut these days, would Andre Agassi over here, would he do it for you? Just a question. Number 2, Billy Ray. Yes, I'm with you there. Definitely Billy Ray. That one, isn't it? 100%. He looked like that for years, isn't he? It's a Kentucky waterfall on a Kentucky native. There you go, Kentucky waterfall. Now, I have no clue who this man over here is. Clearly a sports person. Achy breaky. He is achy breaking that haircut. Billy Ray. Yeah, we've got that one. That's sorry, I'll click on that a bit later. Yeah, so this guy is Jared Allen. No idea. Former NFL defensive, and who? Oh, he's the guy. He's the guy who said that thing. The mullet isn't just a hairdo; it's definitely a lifestyle. There we are. Well, there you go. Next row down. Left. Now I'm going to go right to left on this one because I've got no idea as far left as I go. Guy on the right there, that's the one. He's the actor, isn't he? I don't know who he is. I know he's in stuff, and I've seen him in stuff. And he actually plays a serious guy better than he does the comedy act, doesn't he? He plays a straight man in a straight film quite well. No idea who he is. He's in everything, but I know no idea who he is. Danny. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much, Mustard Yellow. Good man. Danny McBride, apparently there. Good stuff. Actually, I could have just floated over it. Oh. Picture played by Danny McBride. So the character is Kenny Powers. There you go. Yeah. Pictures from a series, Eastbound and Down. See, look at this. We have. It's a good job, Lord Mustard Yellow. He comes in with your facts, doesn't he? Number 2, don't know. I'm assuming hockey. That's a hockey jersey, right? And you see, I suppose in hockey, if you've got a mullet, that's just as good as a helmet, isn't it? No idea. Number guy in the middle. What do we got here? Jeremy Jacob. Is that it? Wicked series you'd like it? Oh yeah, I think I would. Here's a question: Who can do the guy on the left? Hands up. The guy in the hat. I'm guessing singer. Is he a singer? What about you guys? Anybody can name mullet hat guy on the left? I've got no idea. I'm going to give it a second in the chat there while I scroll down to the next. Oh, look at these retro faces here, isn't it? Now I don't know who he is, but of course that is Slater, isn't it, from Saved by the Bell? Anyone who had a pulse in the 90s must know him. Nice teeth, yeah, didn't he though? He had lovely teeth. bottom left. That's it. Mario Lorez. That's it. Yes, Mario Lorenzo. Yeah, he still looks like that, doesn't he? Cheeky little face. Then, of course, we've got Mel Gibson. Yes, Mel Gibson in the centre. Guy on the right. Is that a football player? He looks like he's probably a football player. Oh, Bono. Yep, we got definitely our Bono down here, isn't it? Lead singer of old U2. Apparently, I look a little bit like him. I have been told before. I would compare my face now, but clearly camera issues. The Swayze Meister, of course, over here. God rest his soul. What a lovely bunch of films he was in. Which leaves me with these two guys on the right hand side. David Spade is Joe Dirt. Oh, cool. Right. Thank you. No idea on these two. So top man, we've got Randy Johnson. Of course you are, with a moustache and a haircut like that. Of course you're Randy Johnson. And who we got down? Oh, Joe Dirt. Oh, thank you very much. I do. Yeah, you do kind of. No, thank you. Yeah. That's not bad, you know. When he's younger days, he's not aged greatly, is he? But neither have I. But yeah, Joe, I'd take that as a compliment, actually. Yeah, absolutely. So there you go. That was our fun little last thing there on the Mullet Hall of Fame. Do go visit it and stuff like that. So then, thank you so much for joining me today. I do apologise for the lack of stuff to see. Look, you've got a cross thing on there now, and that's disappointing, isn't it? So hopefully I will fix all that business tomorrow, and I will be back as normal with my face and the rest of the things there. Oh, you look like a young boy. See, you flatter me. Good stuff. Thank you so much. Anyways, so I'm going to beat the ground. I'm slightly late for daddy time, so I need to get a running. So, of course, as always, thank you so much for joining me. Do please join me tomorrow. I'm switching up the schedule a little bit. So I'm thinking of doing Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then dropping 2 videos in a week rather than just one. Doing slightly less lives and doing more actual videos. So that is the plan. So I might do Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then spend that time otherwise doing more good, big, solid videos. So that is the plan, and hopefully you'll be joining me from those. So until I see you again, do please stay beautiful. Love to my 3, and you take care of yourself.